Welcome to Rock Solid Productions, where in this video we are going to check out who rocked the box. Well, actually I did, because this is it's another purchase that came from the depths of eBay. eBay. Hey everybody, Gary here with Rock Solid Productions. If this is your first time to the channel, first of all, I want to just say thanks for stopping by. I really hope you enjoy what we have going on here. If you like what you see here today, do me a favor, check out some of the other videos that we have on the channel. We have great tutorials, tips, tricks, how-tos, reviews, live stream archives, and a whole lot more. And if you really like what you see, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. That way each and every time we do post a new video or we do have a live stream, you're kept the most informed and up to date. So about a month ago, I made a purchase from Japan off of eBay, and while looking at the package that arrived, I'm already a little bit concerned that the item did not come in an outer box. What did I order? There's a little bit of a tip right behind you what I got. So what we're going to do, we're going to take it, throw it on the bench, and see. Man, I'm really concerned at basically what I've got here. Let's check it out. Well, at least they labeled it fragile, which is good. I mean, it must be Italian.
Fragile. It must be Italian.
We're gonna cut this bad boy open very carefully. I mean, they used plenty of tape and everything on it. You can see that. Well, at least there's bubble wrap on there. So they basically wrapped it in 2 layers of bubble wrap and some brown paper. I'm very disappointed about that. But it is a boxed Famicom. Oh man, this thing got all jacked up. So you've got, that's all marred up. I came in on the back side, so that wasn't from the scissors there. Oh, this looks terrible. Well, it doesn't look terrible, but it doesn't look great. That's all wrinkled up, which all could have been prevented if they would have simply put it in an outer box. Yes, it would have increased the cost of shipping. Now, I knew getting it that it was going to be yellowed and that I would have to Retrobrite it. Thank you for your purchase. Please buy from you again. Nope, no sir, no how, no way. So it came with a copy of Baseball, which I actually wanted that. I didn't have that. Now, this is something that, again, as yellow as it is, I can actually Retrobrite this and clean that up. Now this has not been AV modded. It is using the original, basically the RF switch, which is in here too. Round buttons, not square, which is a little bit of a disappointment, but not to be unexpected. Let's see what else we have. We have a jacked up RF modulator, but doesn't look too bad. The main thing is the box is in decent shape. Or at least the styrofoam is. But yeah, here it is. It basically is a Famicom. So now compared to, this is my first Famicom that I had, you can see the difference in color right here. And like I say, for what I paid for this, you know, main thing I wanted was the box, because I had a good Famicom, and I had actually even considered Retrobriting this one. This one most definitely needs it. And then on the back here as well, you can see how mine has the RF mod here on the back, or the AV mod, I mean, instead of the RF, and that is straight RF output. Mine has a little bit of yellowing here. This one, the whole thing is pretty yellow. Looking at the controller 1, there's some bubbling and whatnot here, which did not show up on the original listing. I don't think that's the original, like the, well, maybe it is. Let's see if it's something we can just peel off. Sure it is. That's the protective peel that you would normally just peel off of there. So, I mean, that's interesting to see that. But overall, it's an okay box, and I bought this for the box. But the fact that these did not show up on the listing, it's all bashed in on the corner here. I'm definitely going to be leaving some feedback on eBay for this. Now, one thing just out of my own sick curiosity is I want to see how dirty the contacts on the baseball game are. So I've got my Bright Boy here, some Q-tips, my 1-up fluid, and a 1-up card. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually just going to dunk my 2 Q-tips in here and get a good slathering on there. And why I use 2 instead of just 1 is I actually twist them a little bit in there. That allows me to get a little bit more force. Let's see how dirty these guys are. Oh my goodness, do you see how black that is? This is why I use Bright Boy, guys. It's just terrible how filthy this is. And some unsuspecting person could have just taken that and thrown it in their system and contaminated it. Look how black that is, that's crazy. This is gonna take a couple cleanings here. I mean, that's just terrible. Actually, with this, what I may end up doing here is applying a coat, letting it sit for a bit, and really work to break down all the crud that's on these pins. I would not want that kind of crap inside of my system. That's disgusting. So we're gonna let that sit, and in a few minutes we're gonna come back, clean it off one more time, and then we're gonna hit it with the 1-Up cleaner. So I've let this sit about 10-15 minutes now, and first thing I'm just gonna wipe off the excess with a couple Q-tips here. Still pulling a lot of crud off. Unfortunately, unlike NES cartridges, there's no easy way that I've found, at least, to open a Famicom cart and then reseal it. A lot of times when you open them, it actually breaks off some plastic tabs on the inside of the cartridge. Otherwise, normally, I would just clean the inside. The other thing, just as a heads up, if you do decide to get into collecting Famicom system games, a lot of the titles are in Japanese. Now, thankfully, this has baseball right there, so you can see exactly what it is. But this HVC-BA, you can type that into Google to be able to find out what the name of your games are. I know I've had a couple games that I've had to do that with just to see what game it is, because I honestly didn't know. All right, now we're going to take our 1-Up card. Again, if you need some of these, head on over to castlemaniagames.com. Use promo code ROX10. Actually save you 10% on them. Fluid side in. Now this was not a new card, but here you can even see the filth and crap that's coming off. As my old auto shop teacher used to call it, crap, crud, and corrosion. Now I'll flip around to the dry side. I don't know where this was stored before, but it is definitely seen better days. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this, put this in our Sharp Famicom Twin, and wrap things up. So we have our baseball game that we just cleaned. I'm going to actually, like I mentioned, throw it in my Sharp Famicom Twin. There we go. It actually plays. So good to know that that plays. Now, this did come with the caveat that they didn't know if it worked or not. I'm definitely going to be cleaning it up, doing what I can to see if I can't make it work. But my main concerns really are the fact that just the shoddy packaging on the box itself. 2 layers of bubble wrap, no exterior box. Very disappointing on that. Cosmetically, the system's in decent shape as far as the plastics go, but man, it's yellow. But the listing showed that. I'm okay with that. I can go ahead and I can Retrobrite that exactly as I did on my Super Famicom. I had to Retrobrite that. The one thing that I will say that I'm glad that this system has that mine did not, that we'll be doing a little transplant on right now. There we go. So this is actually probably going to wind up with another local collector that I know. I'm keeping the box, but I'm going to actually probably pass on the system. The one other thing that was not in the box, wasn't listed, was the AC adapter. So I'll have to pick up an AC adapter or have Brian pick that up if we do go ahead and get him set up with this. But, you know, the system I'm okay with. Like I said, I paid under $40 for this with the box and everything. I think that was a decent price. But seeing how this was packaged, seeing the damage to the box, I'm really kind of bummed out on that. What have you bought off of eBay that has not quite gone wrong? This is the second type system where it's been packed poorly. You know, if you remember the 32X, Model 2 Genesis, and Model 2 Sega CD that I'll have linked right up there. Same type of thing. I don't know why people pack things so shoddily. But like I say, this is in good shape. I really do think, looking at it, that even has the plastic still on here that you would normally peel off. So I'm thinking that's what is on the first player controller here too. But let me know what kind of eBay nightmares you've had in the past. What kind of eBay wins have you had too? I've actually had some really good success on eBay. My other Famicom I have here, which I did get off of eBay, and it did have the AV mod, I think I paid about $50 for. and it's been a really good system. My Sharp Famicom Twin, I paid $100 for it, and it came with about 35 games. So I've had some pretty good luck on eBay, but this is one of those where I will definitely be contacting the seller. That packing was not adequate. If you do have any other comments or questions, why would I pick up a Famicom? Why do I like the system? You can always send me an email at rocksolidmail@gmail.com. Hit me up on Twitter at RockSolidStudios, or we've always got the conversation going over on our Facebook page at facebook.com/RockSolidProductions. If you want to get early access to all of our video content and help support the channel as well, you can do so by heading on over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/rocksolid. For as little as $1 a month, you do get early access to our videos. You get exclusive one-on-ones with me and a whole lot more, just like these people that you see on screen right now. And then finally, like I said at the top, don't forget, if you like what you see here, if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. That way you are kept the most up to date with all of our video content that we have going on. And I actually forgot about this. If you want to go ahead and get your hands on some of those awesome one-up cleaning kits, head on over to castlemaniagames.com. And if you use promo code ROX10, you can actually save 10% on your order. And if you order $20 or more, you get free standard shipping and handling in the USA as well. And for something like this, you could use the cleaning carts themselves and the solution to clean the cartridges. And they do have system cleaners too that you'll definitely want to check out. I'm glad I've got the box. I wish it was in better shape. For what I've got into it, I'll at least break even when I turn around and clean this up and sell it. But at the same time, a little disappointed to see the packing the way it came in. I am Gary. This has been Rock Solid Productions and this episode of Who Rocks the Box. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.